In this video, we're going to be going over hip airplanes. They're a great drill to improve hip mobility, but they're also very good for challenging hip stability depending on how you do it. So I'm going to use a PVC pipe just to kind of be able to move around and show you guys different angles. I would recommend using like a squat rack or something more stable to eliminate some of the balance aspect if you're trying to do this more as a mobility drill. So I'm going to set up in a single leg RDL basically. And what I'm going to do first is try to open the hip. I'm squeezing my left glute and I'm going to feel a little bit of a stretch in those groin muscles. So that helps if you have a tough time opening the hip, say in a squat. And then what we're doing afterwards, hold that for 5 seconds, we'll say. And then you're going to drop into more of an internally rotated position and going the opposite direction. And now I should feel more of a stretch on the outside aspect and back aspect of my hip. So you would alternate back and forth. And looking at those from the side a little, we're going to again rotate more into an externally rotated position. I should feel a stretch kind of in my groin here and opening up the hip, and then closing the hip and feeling a stretch more so through my glutes. So like I said, awesome drill for improving mobility. You can hold each of those positions, and depending on which one's a little more limited, you may want to spend a little more time there. If you would like to use it as more of a stability drill and balance and coordination, as you can see, that was a little bit challenging. And then eventually you can eliminate a handhold and just try something more along the lines of a hip airplane without any assistance, trying to open and then trying to close down as well, which is pretty tough. And if you can control both hips equally on each side, you're in a pretty good spot in terms of single leg stability.